On to another part of Jack 2. Last time I went for a common hell. This time I'm going for a bit of an uncommon hell. But right now I'm going to go through the hideout mission over here because this one's kind of automatic, but at the same time it's going to be quick as shit.
The Baron is still up to his old tricks.
The Underground got word that several Crimson Blast bots are zeroing in on the hideout here.
They're armored bombs which seek out targets. If any of those blast bots reach this place, we're dead.
Ah, what are you worried about, old man? You're almost dead anyway.
Well, if you'd taken better care of yourself, I wouldn't be in the state I am now.
Take out those blast bots before they reach the hideout, Jack. They have proximity defenses, so do be careful.
Good hunting.
I like Samos, but yeah, this mission is... All I can say about this one is that the only way you can actually get through this if you go by this very specific, like... Only these specific battle bots, these blast bots, will you actually, like, be able to beat this mission. If you don't go for these guys one by one like this, you are not really going to make it fast enough through this because they are always lined up in a way in which one is closest to the other, and if they reach the hideout, it's instant fail. So you have to fucking kill them immediately, and take a lot of shots too. As soon as they begin to start, you know, falling down and exploding, that's when you stop shooting. Yeah, when you hear that sound there, that beeping sound, that's your cue to stop. And that's the whole thing, really. There's like 3 of these motherfuckers. And the first one's right over there. That's the closest one. The second one comes in over to the left. And then you come back over here and take care of this last asshole. If you leave this guy for last, he is almost certainly going to be at the fucking hideout before you even finish the other blast bot. Because the other blast bot's got a good fucking fair bit away. And, These motherfuckers aren't that slow. They will get there quickly. There's nothing that's going to stop them from not getting over to the hideout. At best, you have to shoot them down and destroy them. Now, the best way of taking care of this, oh, by the way, these yellow guys, if you kill them over here, they give you blue ammo. If you kill the red guys, they give you, I believe, yellow ammo. So, yeah, there's that as well. But, yeah, these blast bots. Take them out like this, in this order, that first one, and the second one over here on the other side, and then back over to the third one, which is almost certainly going to be close to the fucking hideout. Shoot the shit out of him, and the mission's over. And there you go. That's the mission. That's all the blast bots. And now it's time for not really an annoying one to start with, but an annoying one later on for us, when 100% comes into play.
Hey, back to work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball. Quit your yapping.
Watch it, or you'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jack, I want you to throw the championship race. Just let Erol win.
You bet against us?
Jack, it's just business. You've become a symbol to those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
In a hurry to die, boy? Well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now. One-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings. Hit every ring from start to finish. Miss even one ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
And now begins the Erol race. If you don't get in that fucking ride immediately, you fail, essentially. So, yeah, this race takes you a few tries because there's a few things that do get in the way of this one. First of all, you need to memorize the entire layout of these rings because some of them are going to be absolute dicks otherwise in where they're placed. The next thing is that Erol is very much in the same speed as you are. Probably a little bit faster in some cases, but a little bit slower in other cases. But he is point for point on the same speed as you for the most part. So you are not going to lose him anytime soon. If you hit into a wall, he is most certainly going to overtake you. The third thing is the pedestrians. Now, luckily, the game won't make you go upwards a lot. They're going to do, like, what, once, twice the entire time, maybe? But the pedestrians around here, if you bump into them, they can actually slow you down or make you go in the air and make you miss and shit. They can be absolute dicks. So the pedestrians here suck. And they can't get in your way. Also, you can't push Erol. He can push you, but you can't push him. So he can basically ram you into a fucking wall if he wanted to. Now, I do make it for this one, but just barely, honestly. Erol makes a big fucking mistake here, which gives me the advantage. But yeah, essentially there's a lot of spots where you have to know what you're doing with the turns and where you're going essentially, or else you're gonna get fucked. It is very easy to get fucked in this race, and you will probably fail the first time simply because of the fact that Erol doesn't fuck around here. He is tough in this fucking race. Once you make it through, though, that's about it. That's the Erol race taken care of, and you get a cutscene out of it. It's not too hard, at least.
Don't get too cocky, outlaw. Next time we race for keeps, and your head will be my trophy!
Blow it out your ear! You were bottle-fed, weren't you?
Boom. Daxter with the fucking harsh words, man. Problem. I said that that's not really that difficult. I said this because with any percent that, you know, the sewers would be harder than that. You would still beat that quicker than you would the fucking sewers. However, if you're doing 100%, there's an extra.
Jack, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I left there long ago. Good luck, and Daxter, clean up my place when you're out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot someone else gives you that mission afterwards. Anyway, side mission here.
Reach this area and be rewarded.
Okay, so this is a okay one, even though this one's actually kind of confusing on where it is. If you don't know where the door is, which you might not know yet, you might struggle this one. Otherwise, if you do know where it is, you haven't done the mission yet, and you're doing this right now, the side mission, the waypoint for... Oh, hey, there's Ratchet and Clank. The waypoint for this fucking thing is actually useful, considering where this is actually an opening to an area. I believe it's actually the Baron's front door. So, yeah, if you know what that is, essentially go to it as fast as possible, which you might just barely make it, like I did. Look at the timing on that. But there you go. That's not a problem, though. That's not a hard one. The hard one is... How should I say? If you're doing 100%, there's shit in this game that's harder than any percent sewers. And this is one of them. That race we did of Erol, that's a side mission.
The Underground's top racer wants to challenge you to a race on Ring Course 1. Think you can handle a little competition?
This side mission's infinite until you are able to actually beat the high score. Because there's a time record to this race, and there are 2 of these kinds of races. The second one's really easy. The first one sucks. What you are missing here is 30 minutes of footage cut out of me attempting this fucking race to get the gold time and constantly fucking up. I got the bronze, I got the silver, this is the gold run, and all I can tell you is that this is a tough motherfucking race, and there are no tricks to this one. There's a lot of luck to it, considering the pedestrians and just the fucking AI too. He can be an absolute cheating cunt at times. But the main thing here is knowing how to handle the turns. If you do not do some of these turns in a specific way early, you are gonna just go wide, or you're gonna hit a wall, or you're not gonna make it. And sometimes you have to like slow down a little bit, like right there at that stage. You have to slow down a little bit, because if you don't slow down a bit, you're gonna stop flying and you're fucked. You have to know when to take a quick like step off the accelerator in order to not get screwed. If you don't do this almost perfectly, you are not gonna get the gold. The time for gold in this is extremely small. Like, this is a hard time to beat. So if you're not at your fucking A game, if you make one fatal mistake or a few small mistakes, a few too many, you're fucked. You're fucked. You'll get a silver at least, but you won't get the gold. Luckily though, I did in this run, and I don't ever want to do this race ever again. This race fucking sucks.
Congratulations, you achieved the gold record.
And I just got it too. I believe the time was like 2 minutes, 6 seconds, something like that. It's very tight. Well, it's done now. We did it. And, yeah. We got 131 of the precursor orbs. Now, I could do one more mission, but I'm actually going to go and just, like, do another side mission first.
Find this spot fast.
So, the side mission. This one's easy, because it's right behind you. It's in the corner right there. You can see it right there, but you have to actually get to it. Now, if you could actually manage to jump off one of these fucking zoomers up onto the corner, very quick, very easy. And it is kind of possible to pull that off, see? We have to time it just right. Otherwise, another way of doing it, which I will actually show them a way, is to actually, you know, get on the zoomer and just, yeah, do that. That's another way. Why would you ever do it any other way? Why would you even think to do it any other way? Just get a zoomer and fucking jump for it. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and do another main mission, which for this one will be with Vin, who, this one's also quick, so this will be a short part to get all the quick stuff out of the way right now. So let's do it.
Hey there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going? I've got good news and bad news. The good news is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site. Now you've got to go back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
Hi, jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Come on, Dax, let's go.
Okay, so this one. The whole point of this one is for you to basically use more of that hoverboard. Because, I mean, you gotta get your use out of it somehow. And this is basically a bit of a hoverboard course, really. Because now, the whole point of this is to get up to the very top of this place in order to get to a crane, jump on a box, and that's your mission. You basically destroy the metalhead's fucking little harvest thing here, the little egg maker, by dropping a fucking crate on its head. And, yeah. So first of all, is normal stuff. You know, you've already gone first when you were going to throw the shit over those ramps. But afterwards, get to this point, and now comes the part that is actually important. Also, got very fucking lucky there. I would have fallen there. We do a lot of grinds at this point, so be careful of that. The grinds here can also be iffy. There's turns here, but the turns don't always work. Be careful of that. You can honestly get to a corner turn, and then it just like, you don't continue on to the next part of the rail. You just like cut off and fall down. It does happen, and it's honestly a common fucking problem with this one. So, to be on the safe side, just jump to the next rail. Just jump to the next corner. It's safer. Like this. Well, actually, if you do this, you're fine, sort of. But again, it's safe to make the jump for it instead of going for the actual turn. It's not always guaranteed you'll make it on that turn. Anyway, next up we have these ramps, so nice little half pipe here. Just ride the half pipe over these walls and onto the other side and you're good. Okay, so next up we have more rails, more traps, more saws. We should actually be at a checkpoint now, by the way. There's actually a checkpoint in this one. In fact, this entire area is very nice when it comes to how friendly it is to the user, how friendly it is to the player. So if you fuck up there, checkpoint. You have to go through all that shit again. You will come back here. So, this place is actually a lot more nicer compared to the fucking sewers and shit. That being said, there are some things that can still fuck you, like this. So yeah, there's some timing things and speed things you gotta be careful of. There you go. Right, before you continue on, behind this ramp are 2 precursor orbs. Get them. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to the other side. Do not fall, or else you're gonna go for all the bullshit again. And go up the escalator here over to the final bit of like hoverboard fucking hazard course bullshit. A lot of jumping over pits here and a few more grinds. But you're pretty much at the end at this point. Also, just get to that precursor orb any way you can. If you can grind up there, whatever, that's great. If you can climb up there, that's also great. Just get up to it and grab it. Okay, so around this corner here is pretty much the end. Just go over to that line over there, make a big jump, and you're pretty much on this mission. So, yeah, fairly easy mission. And that's it. So, job well done. Yeah, Vid won't say anything to us, so no congratulations or anything for it, which sucks. But hey, you know what? We've done 3 missions, like always. We are done here for this part. And we've also done one of the hardest side missions, honestly. Like, that race that we just did, that is one of the hardest side missions in the game to actually do. So, yeah, we've completed one of them. There's a few more left, but we're getting there. But yeah, next time on Jak 2, we'll be continuing on to another main mission, and hopefully no more hardship will come our way for the time being. So, I'll see you then for that. Thanks for watching.